Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you. It's for Thursday, the 24th day of April. Here we go. Today, let's explain to you all about the first half or second half of the Omer, if you've ever heard that term. Here's what it means. We know, according to a tradition told to us by our rabbis, that the students of Rabbi Akiva died, 24,000 of them, and it was a horrific tragedy, and it happened for 33 days, sometime between Pesach and Shavuos. According to some traditions, it began right after Pesach, in the middle of Pesach, and it lasted from the first day of the Omer till the 33rd day of the Omer. That's what some people call the first half of the Omer. Because it's possible that his students died during that period of time, for those first 33 days of the Omer, therefore some people observe that time of sadness of the counting that happens during the counting of the Omer during the first 33 days of the Omer. And therefore, there are people who won't take haircuts and or shave or listen to music or go to concerts, etc. during this time of the first 33 days of the Omer. That's nicknamed the first half of the Omer. According to other traditions, the same type of thing happened. The 24,000 students of Rabbi Akiva died, but they did not die during the first 33 days of the Omer. They died almost in the last 33 days of the Omer. Not exactly the last 33, but up to close to Shavuos. And therefore, some people start the count from the Rosh Chodesh that's a few days away. That's Rosh Chodesh Iyar. And from Rosh Chodesh Iyar until 33 days later, that's when they observe the time of sadness. And they nickname that the second half of the Omer. And so some people will observe the sadness that is observed for 33 days during the time of Omer from the Rosh Chodesh of Iyar until 33 days later, which takes us almost up to Shavuos. And there are some people who say that these 33 days that Rabbi Akiva students died were actually 33 days that were scattered throughout the Omer, not counting the Shabbos, not counting the days of Pesach, but the 33 days that were kind of regular-ish days during the Omer. And those people who work it that way keep the time of sadness of no haircuts, no shaves, no music, no concerts. They do that throughout all of the, basically the whole time of Sefirah HaOmer. What custom should you follow? You should basically follow either the custom of your family, or because it's not like 100% clearly known, you could ask your rabbi, if you don't have a custom on this matter, which way he recommends. Sometimes what a Rosh Yeshiva will do is he'll tell his whole yeshiva to keep the last 33 days of the Omer, or something like that. So if you don't know your specific custom, you may want to ask your rabbi to get help on deciding which way is the way that you should observe the sadness that is observed during this time of the year. Should you listen to music during that time of the year? Well, there's a lot of opinions on that. Some say that you certainly shouldn't go to concerts. That's what most rabbis say. And live performances that bring joy and are basically not appropriate for a sad time. But what about just easy listening music in your car that helps you drive or stay awake? You will get differing answers from different rabbis on that, because some believe that music that's just canned, just coming out of your computer or your car radio, is less an entertainment and more just like a mild distraction. But if you were to ask me, based on what I hear from all of my rabbis, it sounds like we all should try to limit our music listening during this time, because who would want to take the death of 24,000 great students of Torah and treat it lightly? We would want to show I'm limiting some of my enjoyment during this time, and therefore all the rabbis I've spoken to mostly say it's most appropriate to try not to listen to music during at least 33 days during this time. And again, when is your time? Speak to your rabbi about what your custom should be exactly. Thanks for logging on, and maybe we'll give you a little more on this topic tomorrow. Bye-bye.